Hi guys. Okay, so this is a review of this little cute, super cute little tiny baby that packs a punch. Okay, so this is a Clarins Radiance Plus Golden Glow Booster. And if you haven't heard of what this is, I think it just got released, but I may be totally talking out my butt. I'm not that up on Clarins. I really have only owned maybe one thing. I mean, I'm just not a big Clarins, but now I'm sort of delving into the brand a little bit more, and I'm quite impressed. So it's a self-tanner, but what I love about this is that it's just 3 drops into your moisturizer, rub, 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 put it all over your face, and then wash your hands. So it's amazing in that way, where it's just so easy to use, and I'm all about ease. So the one thing I will say, so it looks like a little dropper, and when I put it upside down, I was like, why isn't this thing coming out? And I'm like trying to squeeze. Hello. It's under here. That's what you actually push. So you just push it 3 times, 3 little drops comes out. Now it says to use it on the packaging. It said, warning, only used with Clarins moisturizer, which I thought was really like, are you kidding me, folks? Like, that almost pissed me off, where I was going to send it back, because that to me is bull crap, and I won't have any of it. I mean, why is it? Why are you putting a warning that it has to only be used with Clarins? I mean, that's just like upselling you, and I just, anyways, raging. And because I don't own Clarins, and it's just kind of freaked me out, because there was a warning against using with anything else, but I threw caution to the wind, and I actually didn't even use it with a moisturizer. I used it with an oil, because as you guys know, I only use oils. So does it work with oils? Yes, it really does. I had no problems with using it with an oil. So for those of you gals who love using oils just as much as I do, you don't necessarily need to now go out and buy a cream moisturizer. What I will say is, when the oil is on your hand, and I was using it with the kokolaroo, you can use it with the argan, I mean, you can use it with anything really. What I tend to not do is use it with something like, maybe like this, with vitamin C, with omegas, with all that sort of stuff. With the treatment oil, I wouldn't. Like, argan is just straight argan. The kokolaroo just has like a few different oils mixed in it. So if it's just an oil, I think it's fine. If it's got active properties, I don't know if I would want to mix sort of a melanin kind of thing with it, but I don't know. If you want to, you can go right ahead. I mean, I'm not saying that I know what the effects are, because I haven't tried it. It's just mentally, I think not. So once I put the oil, I spray. The kokolaroo one is a spray, and then I would put the 3 drops. The drops would actually kind of go into the crevices of my hand, and so all I would do is sort of mush it, and then kind of pull it, and then mush it some more, so it was evenly distributed, and then just all over the face. And the next day you got a hint of color. It wasn't orange, it wasn't overpowering. I don't know what it's like to go super dark with it, because I just started using it, but I was doing it every other day. I don't know if I would do it back to back to back. I kind of just like to have just a little bit of a glow. I don't like to be like super bronzed unless I'm on a trip and it's really naturally from the sun, because I think to go that dark when it's fake, it looks fake. It looks kind of flat. Whereas the sun, you get all that glow. How would I compare it to the Dr. Gross glow pads? You know what? I think they're even for me. The glow pads are so amazing, because he was really smart, and he put alpha beta hydroxy, so he put an acid in it, which gives you an actual glow. Because as you know, when you get tanned in the sun, there's something about that contact with the skin that actually gives you a glow. Whereas if you're using self-tanners, again, you kind of have a flat surface. So he was really smart to combine those, that exfoliating property plus the glow when you use sort of an acid peel, and then on top of that having some color. It really does mimic the sun. This won't necessarily give you the glow, but it does give me the glow because I'm using oils. And I don't know what it is, but there's something about using oils that just, you know, gives you that sort of dewy, bordering on greasy look that I love so much. But I think in terms of the color that you get, really natural. They're equal in that regard. Ease of use, equal in that regard. You know, those glow pads are so fantastic. You just wash your face and then you just rub that because it'll exfoliate all the stuff for you. Same with this. It's just 3 drops into my regular skincare routine. I don't have to do anything unusual or anything afterwards. And it's something to add in. So it's really economical in some ways because you don't have to go out and keep buying these little pads and stuff. This thing will last you forever because it's 3 tiny drops. So it'll last you a few summers, I'm sure. So how much was it? I think it was $30. So not too bad because I think those glow pads are around 28, 34, somewhere in that range, and you only get a certain amount. Gosh dang it, why didn't I just bring that box? I do have a whole bunch of backup. Should I? You guys know what I mean. So they come in a little box, and I don't know, maybe you get 15, 20, whereas this for the same price you would get multiple. I mean, you would have this many more than 15 uses. So maybe in some ways, if you're thinking just for economy, maybe something like this. But I will suggest investing in those glow pads. I don't think you would regret it at all. For the summertime, your skin literally does glow and you get this like very realistic looking tan. So yeah, anyways, I hope you found that helpful, and I will talk to you soon, guys.